Andre Agassi drops a bombshell. Alcaraz is the ultimate mix of Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic? Andre Agassi, one of the most respected legends in tennis history, has shaken the sports world with a statement that's got everyone talking. In a recent interview, Agassi declared that Carlos Alcaraz is not just another young star, but the ultimate combination of Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and Novak Djokovic. Yes, the three greatest players the game has ever seen rolled into one. That's not just praise, that's a bombshell. Agassi's words have sparked endless debate. Why? Because Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic dominated tennis for nearly 2 decades, redefining the sport, shattering records, and making the Big Three era arguably the greatest in tennis history. To suggest that one player, just 21 years old, is already carrying elements of all three is a claim that demands attention. But when the words are coming from Agassi, an 8-time Grand Slam champion who knows what greatness looks like, it hits different. Let's break it down. Agassi pointed out that Alcaraz has Federer's creativity and elegance, his ability to make the impossible look effortless. Watch Alcaraz glide across the court and unleash a forehand winner out of nowhere, and you can see flashes of Federer's artistry. Then there's Nadal's fire, his relentless energy, his never-say-die attitude, his hunger to chase down every single ball. Alcaraz has shown that same warrior spirit, the kind that turns matches around even when all odds are against him. And finally, Novak Djokovic, the man who perfected defense, mental toughness, and resilience under pressure. Alcaraz has already displayed that same icy composure in tiebreaks, in Grand Slam finals, and in moments that could crush most players. In fact, Agassi said it best. Alcaraz isn't just copying them, he's blending them. He's fusing Federer's elegance, Nadal's fight, and Djokovic's mental steel into something brand new. That's why so many believe we're witnessing the future of tennis unfold before our eyes. But not everyone is buying it. Critics argue that it's too early to crown Alcaraz as a mix of the big three. Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic didn't just win matches, they built dynasties, ruling the sport for almost 20 years. They didn't just inspire fans, they changed the way the game was played. Alcaraz, for all his brilliance, still has a long way to go to prove that he can sustain dominance at that level. Still, the signs are impossible to ignore. He's already won Grand Slam titles. He's already beaten some of the world's best under enormous pressure. He's already become a global star, drawing crowds and excitement in a way we haven't seen since the early days of Federer and Nadal. And most importantly, he's only 21. If he's doing this now, what will the next 10 years look like? For fans, this debate is thrilling. On one hand, we want to protect the legacy of Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic, who gave us memories that will last forever. On the other hand, we can't help but be amazed by Alcaraz because every time he steps on the court, he brings that spark, that unpredictability, that magic we crave. He's the rare player who makes you stop what you're doing just to watch because you know something special could happen. Agassi's words may feel bold, even controversial, but they force us to ask the question, are we looking at the beginning of a new era? Could Carlos Alcaraz actually be the bridge between the Big Three's legacy and the future of tennis? Or is it simply too soon to say, with too much left for him to prove? One thing's for certain, this debate is far from over, and the spotlight on Alcaraz is only getting brighter. Every swing of his racket, every big match he plays will be watched even more closely now that Agassi has dropped this bombshell. The pressure is higher than ever, but so is the excitement. So, what do you think? Is Andre Agassi right? Has Carlos Alcaraz already become the ultimate mix of Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic? Or are we rushing to put him in a category he hasn't fully earned yet? Comment your opinion.